Glad to have you with us. Good afternoon sa inyong lahat watching on YouTube on pusop.com. This is Javi Palanya joined by Andre Duremdes. Miss Andre Endiso is at courtside. Alan Mangajas has used his ball handling wizardry and orchestration to help Parañaque keep in step with Sarangani sa laro na to. But the Gripper having a big third quarter, 36 points para sa kanila in that period.
Yeah, making use of the transition, scoring a lot of easy baskets tong Sarangani. And could also say that they're defending the balls very well. Huge third quarter by the Sarangani Gripper.
And I think turnovers also piling up for the Patriots have contributed to them falling behind here. Pero sila naman ang naka-force ng turnover dito laban sa mga nakapula. Coach John Calio is not happy with that outcome. Gozum will come out in favor of Mix Pascual. So he joins Charles Caliano, Coy Alves, Carlo Escalambre, and Ken Brillantes on the floor for Sarangani.
Pick and roll situation again for Mangajas. He's getting doubled.
Forced to give it up. Giab out to Ilonde, trying to make the move on the taller Ken Brillantes. Mangajas from the outside. Easy rebound for Coy Alves. Escalambre sets for three. Off to the right, Brillantes couldn't put it back in. Third serving, this time it's good para kay Ken Brillantes.
And that's what he needs to do. Every time he's on the floor, I think the way he's going to be effective for Sarangani is he crashes the board religiously and tries to put it back when a miss. So good effort there by Ken Brillantes.
2 points, 4 rebounds in the game para sa kanya, the former Letran Knight. Elorde gets away from the defense, pulls up, shot is nowhere near the basket, and look at Alan Mangajas wrapping around the pass to Alan Papa. Caliano nagmamadali dito, beats everybody to the basket.
And that's been the problem of the Parañaque Patriots, I would say, Javi. When they make a basket, wala nagsisprint down, kaya ang dami talagang transition na offense tong Sarangani.
This is an 8-point lead for the Gripper, and Brillantes falls down to the floor. Giab will be called for his third personal. About time now for Coach Melky Villanueva to insert back into the game his top 2 scorers sa laro na to in Shaq Alanes and Tweety Santos. That's Alan Mangas setting up Alan Papa. Pascual, top of the circle, 3, sends one home again. To the delight of the Sarangani bench.
You can't give that to Mix Pascual. He's a very, very capable shooter. You can't, out of the pick and roll, you just can't fight over like that. You have to give a little bit more effort.
It seems he has better rhythm off the bounce, no?
Yes, I agree. Kaysa catch and shoot, mas nakikita ko talagang mas nami-make niya yung mga shots niya pag galing sa pick and roll, off the dribble.
77-66 is the score here. Biggest lead of the game now for the Gripper. Coy Alves has not yet missed the entire game. He's got 16 total, 11 in the third quarter, 11 of the 36 points that Sarangani had in the third period.
Yes, Alves a major contributor to the big third quarter by Sarangani, scoring 11 points.
And he did that in various ways. Close to the basket, from the free throw line, as well as breaking down his defenders from the outside.
He's also defending the point guard of Parañaque.
Now here it's Alan Papa with the basketball, defended by Brillantes. Escalambre forward. Caliano loses the defense. Alanes tried to gamble with that steal, but Caliano got the better of that matchup.
Caliano already with 15 points. Parang ang quiet 15 para kay Caliano, but di mo ma-expect na 15 na pala ginagawa niya. Very effective scoring here by Charles Caliano, especially with the absence of Kit Jimenez, making use of this opportunity, scoring 15 points.
And he's got some great numbers also across the board, not just scoring-wise. 8 rebounds, 8 assists din para sa kanya.
Triple-double watch here for Caliano.
Alan Mangajas with a heads-up play there to Cinco. 79-71. Mix Pascual once again ringing the bell from downtown. That's three-pointer number 8 in this game for the Gripper. Hard to imagine that they've only scored 8 from the outside. It seems to be a lot more. Sacalanes with a quick answer. Caliano getting away again. Who is gonna stop this guy?
17 points already and parang hindi siya nahihirapan eh.
Just like how Sacalanes has been able to terrorize the defense the entire game for Parañaque. It's Charles Caliano on the other side for the Gripper.
It's a good matchup between Caliano and Shaq. There you go again, Shaq.
Oh, this time from the parking lot. That's way off, but he gets his own miss. Almost got the follow-up to drop. Just left it a little short. Escalambre has Caliano trailing on the right side, but he decides to take matters into his own hands. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up para kay Carlos Escalambre. This is our kick. Second free throw is good for the former San Sebastian Stag. Lots of former Stags actually on this Sarangani team. No? And meron din history si Coach John coaching that college team in the NCAA a few years back. Oh, Mix Pascual again.
Mix Pascual is heating up. That's 3 straight three-pointers.
Mix Pascual in this game has really turned up the heat here in the fourth quarter.
19 points already for Mix Pascual.
Gozum, nobody stopping the basketball there. That's the cardinal sin.
Sarangani is beginning to pull away.
Martin Gozum helping out here. Sarangani in the lead by 15 points. You see here Pascual shooting three-pointer number 5. And he has got 19 points as Andre mentioned earlier. And Gozum right now also helping out the cause of Sarangani, helping them deal Parañaque another loss in this game. Mix Pascual, 19 points in this game, 5 out of 10 from the outside, Ray, including 6 assists.
Yes, tying his performance from last game, shooting 5 three-pointers tonight as well. Every three-pointer needed.
Let's go courtside to Miss Andrea Endiso.
24-year-old Migs Pascual shared to me his first season experience here in the Mpbl, and since he entered the team mid-season, that became the challenge when it comes to building his rhythm. In his words, sa collegiate, more on the physical aspect ang puhunan, pero dito dapat sharp ka, maayos ang decision-making dahil konting mali mo lang could cost the team a lot. Hopping schools from high school to college started with some San Beda Rizal to La Salle Zobel, back to Beda to UE, and last was with San Sebastian with Coach JK. He was no stranger to adapting, as he shared, crossing borders is normal but don't burn bridges dahil maliit lang daw ang mundo ng basketball. Do you agree with that, gentlemen?
Of course, definitely. Maraming salamat, Andrea. I'm sure, Andre, you could attest to that. It's so hard to burn bridges dahil yun nga, sabi na nga ni Andrea, maliit lang ang mundo ng basketball. If you try to actually do that, that really puts your window smaller, in a smaller place. Lumiliit yung opportunities mo.
Yes, the most definitely sobrang liit ng mundo ng basketball, especially here in the Philippines. Everyone knows each other, everyone talks to each other, coaches talks about players. So kaya
Eye in the sky play, and Destacamento finishing that with a two-handed flush.
Destacamento can really get up there.
Sorry, I had to cut you. That was just hard not to call. Santos did not even try anymore after that lob. Caliano delivering another great pass.
It's a business decision there. If he would decide to jump with Destacamento, we might have a better highlight on our hands.
The highlight nonetheless. And this lead has ballooned to 18 points. Remember, if you guys just tuned in, Parañaque they were actually in the lead a few times in this game. Led by as much as 6 points. I think that was their biggest lead of the game. But then Sarangani had a big third quarter, and they have sustained it here in the fourth quarter, Dre. And lack of defense of Parañaque getting exposed once again.
A very strong second half by Sarangani, especially on the transition. Making use of those misses by Parañaque, turning it into points. Also, Mix Pascual was a huge contributor to this run by Sarangani, having three three-pointers this half.
Pascual had 7 in the first half. He's got 12 here in the second half. Sarangani's 3 points behind the century mark make that 2. 3 minutes and 33 remaining in this game. Alana sees nobody inside. Gozum tries to help out, leaves that one short. He's cooled down here in the fourth quarter.
Well, you could also say it's a fatigue factor. He's been attacking the rim ever since the first quarter. Syempre, this fourth quarter, with that much high of a usage rate, you could expect the fatigue factor to set in for Shaq Alanes.
Well, on the other hand, Sarangani, I think they've been really rotating their players well. Coach Toto Trujillo putting in some fresh legs constantly. Baltazar sees nobody trying to challenge him there, and that's going to add to Parañaque's total. 81-98 still, though.
Parañaque needs to get stops, score in transition if they have hopes of still winning this game.
The gripper trying to take away as much from the game clock here on this possession. Gozum gets away from the defense. Beautiful spin, but no finish. Alanes gets it to Castro, who's still able to recover there.
Yeah, it's 11 points by Castro.
98-83. Time definitely not on the side of the Patriots. May milagro pa bang mangyayari dito?
I expect Sarangani to burn out the clock as much as possible.
Here's Mix Pascual, who's been the hot hand from the outside for Sarangani here in the fourth quarter, and he lends that hot hand to Charles Caliana. That just might be the icing on top of the cake.
Charles Caliano playing a great game.
And so is Shaq Alanes, but he's only managed to score 8 points here in the second half compared to the 14 he scored in the first 2 quarters.
Yeah, a little too late here for Shaq Alanes. 22 points, still not enough for the Parañaque Patriots.
Now he had 2 other guys scoring in double figures in Alan Mangas and Tuiti Santos, but the lack of defense just really the big factor here for Parañaque in letting Sarangani establish this lead.
Yeah, especially in the second half, we see bad transition defense by Parañaque, which led to this lead to balloon to this amount.
But Martin Gozum committing a turnover here. Napataas na lang ng kamay sa ulo niya si Coach Toto Trujillo. Backing violation against Martin Gozum. Just waiting for the final score here. Angahas goes for the 3. Stacamento clears it for Sarangani. So this puts Sarangani still in contention for that final play-in spot in the South. They will rise to 10 and 18, which now ties them with the Cebu Greats. But Sarangani was the winner of that matchup against Cebu early in the season. So if the play-in did start now, they would be the one having that chance to contend with Muntinlupa for that final spot. Pero siyempre ang Muntinlupa, meron pa silang 3 laro na natitira, including the next one in our triple header this afternoon. They will go up against Rizal at 6 o'clock p.m. right after this matchup between Parañaque and Sarangani. Gripper will dribble out the clock here. Agaw pa nga ni James Mangas. Mangas could not hit the 3, and that's gonna do it. Sarangani Gripper escaped the Parañaque Patriots.